Hey, science fans! Hey, I'm Ryan from the Saskatchewan Science Centre. Thank you so much for joining me for Science at Home, where we do cool science demonstrations with things that you probably already have laying around. Today, we are going to explore one of the most classic at-home science demonstrations, and that is the baking soda volcano. But we're also going to find a way to kick it up a little bit for you. So first, let's revisit the standard baking soda volcano that you probably are aware of. So you start with a glass, you take about a teaspoon of baking soda and about a quarter cup of vinegar. You pour it into your glass together, you watch the reaction, and it all overflows and makes an awesome volcano. But I think we can do a little better than that. So let's make some room and let's bring out some other supplies. All right, so we're gonna need a few other things in order to make this, to really kick this demonstration up. The first thing that I have is the top of a pop bottle. And what I've done is I've just taken some scissors and I've cut it down so that it's just this cone portion. And that's gonna be really important later on. And then I've hot glued it to just a piece of cardboard. You could also use a piece of plastic or something like that. We're gonna add our ingredients with this funnel. Now, if you have a kitchen funnel, that's great, you can use it. If you don't have one, you can just wrap up a piece of paper like I have. So we're gonna add our baking soda back into the new one. We've got to shake it a little bit to get it all in there. And then we're gonna add a couple of drops of dish soap. Whoop, there we go. And then we all know that real lava is orange, so we're gonna add a little bit of food coloring. We're gonna add a couple of drops of red and a couple of drops of yellow. All right. And then I'm gonna measure out the same amount of vinegar, and we're gonna see if there's any difference. And I'm actually gonna use that funnel again, just to make sure that I get all of the vinegar where I want it. Are you ready? Let's go. Yeah, see, that looks so much more like a real volcano. We got the color and the lava shot up from the top a little bit better. Okay, let's take a look at why this demonstration works the way that it does. Vinegar contains acetic acid, which is, of course, an acid. Baking soda contains sodium bicarbonate, which is a base. And when you mix the two of them together, you get a classic acid-base reaction. In this case, it creates carbonic acid, but that's fairly unstable, and it breaks down really quickly into carbon dioxide and water. The foaming is a result of the carbon dioxide trying to escape from the water. So we also added some soap to our second reaction. And soaps often contain a foaming agent such as sodium lauryl sulfate, just to make those great big bubbles. And that really added to the appearance of this demonstration. And actually, even the cone shape of this demonstration versus the first one allowed a little bit of extra pressure to build inside of this container so that it squirted up a little bit higher and got more of that sort of geyser eruption feel that we were looking for. There are many ways that you could turn this science demonstration into an experiment. One of those ways might be to play around with the ratio between the baking soda and the vinegar. What would it look like if you had more vinegar, or maybe even less vinegar? And you could find a way to measure those results. Another thing that you could do is experiment with different acids. So we know that vinegar contains acetic acid, but orange juice has acid in it as well, or maybe lemon juice. What would happen if you tried that instead? Remember, in order to make it a true, valid experiment, you only want to change one variable at a time and make sure that you keep great track of those results. And if you do turn this into an experiment, share with us at the Saskatchewan Science Centre what you did. Tag us on social media or upload a video and send us the link. Well, thank you so much for joining me here today for Science at Home. I hope that you really enjoyed this volcano demonstration, and I hope that you're going to give it a try yourself and maybe even turn it into an experiment. If you'd like to see more of this kind of content, please visit us online at sasksciencecenter.com. Thanks!